I'd like to give a great big shout out to my channel members. Thank you for supporting my channel. All right, so we are going to do a Amazon Japan haul mostly, but I actually do have one book from regular Amazon. I don't know that I'm ordering anything else. I do want to get the new Joanna Basford one, but I'll probably pick that up in Walmart later this month or possibly early next month. I definitely have some thoughts about it, but overall, I'm really happy with the flip throughs that I've seen so far. Now, for any of these, because the majority of them are from Amazon Japan, I will actually link them below. The Amazon Japan books are not affiliate or referral links, but they can be hard to find. And then because I'm linking things anyway, I'll also link the one Amazon book that I have. And that one, it's definitely because of Patty, but we'll get to it when we get to it. I will be filming flip throughs of these. If there is one that you'd prefer to see over another, let me know in the comment section below, because I definitely have some thoughts, and I actually film quite a bit of flip throughs, but I'm actually really bad at editing them and getting them up on my channel. So if there's something you'd prefer to see sooner rather than later, definitely let me know. The reason why I did an Amazon Japan order is because I seen on Instagram that Yuri had a new postcard book, and I actually really like the postcard books. Now, Anne of Pretty Pages 71, yeah, she has a flip through on her channel. I think I will be doing a flip through. I'm not sure. If you want to see one, definitely let me know. It isn't going to be the just flipping with music. I actually prefer doing flip throughs with my thoughts. But the reason why I prefer this one over this one right here, oh, I thought they'd be the same size. Oh no, they are. They're exactly the same size, but this one, the flaw I see in this one isn't the artwork, because I like eerie artwork, and honestly, it's kind of an auto buy for me. But there's doubles, and I am not a fan of that, because more than likely I'm not going to color the second image. But this one is all individual images, and I really like that. So there seems to be a theme with each page, but each page is different. So I really like this one. I don't know what it says. The way that I mark it in my mind is the first one is Eerie Postcards 2021. This is Eerie Postcards 2022. But this is the reason why I did an Amazon Japan order. The conversion from yen to dollar is actually really good right now, at least when I did my order. So I got the 5 books I'm going to be showing you from Amazon Japan plus shipping, because I don't have Prime with them, for like $50. And that's actually really good considering the books that I've gotten. The second one I got, this one was recommended, and I had not seen a flip through, or I hadn't remembered seeing a flip through. Now this one is... I love the images, and I'm glad I have it. And of the 2 styles where there's doubles, I actually do prefer that if they're going to be doubles, one of them be colored. I don't know that I'm going to be coloring in the same style, but to me, I don't know if I see there's value because I have something to reference, or if I wanted to, I could rip this out and then use this or use this. I don't know, but I do prefer that if you're going to do something like this with a double, then you add a colored one, because I don't want to color things twice, and I'm not necessarily someone who shares. I don't know what this is called. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen during editing, but it looks like all fairy tale princesses. So this is another postcard book, but this is from Miki Takai. I think I actually have something else from this artist, but I couldn't tell you what. I had seen this on Amazon Japan. There's tons of flip throughs on this one, so I actually don't know if I'm going to flip through this one, unless, of course, you want me to do one with my thoughts. But I don't have all of Rita Berman's books. I do actually prefer her, latter styles than her earlier ones, which are seasonal, or there's the under the water one or whatever. I really like the Europe one. I really like the Asian one. Some of these pictures I will do. Some of these pictures I will never do. Unless, of course, there's a prompt for Olga or somewhere else in the community. But I did really like it. I was on there anyway, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick this one up. So this is meine Reise durch Asien. I don't actually know how you say Asian in German. I think she's a German artist. But I'm glad I have this one. And I knew that I wasn't going to order anything from Book Depository because I generally don't. And I'm assuming eventually this will hit Amazon, although I don't think the Europa one has. I don't know. I have the Europa one and I have this one and I'm happy. This one was an absolute blind buy. I thought it was a notebook, or yeah, a notebook with no pages and maybe some art on it. So this is One Piece Seasons. I don't know who the artist is. If you guys have been following me on Hobonichi stuff, you know One Piece is a obsession for me. It's been actually an obsession for a few months now. I only just discovered it this year. But this is a coloring book. And to be honest, I want to kind of go back to Amazon Japan and see if they have more, because although there aren't a lot of images, the images that are here are beautiful. It is double-sided, so I will not be using alcohol markers. It's one of the few books, I class it in like with my Erie, that I don't know that I'll color the entire thing, but I don't want to ruin any image by using alcohol marker. But this paper is really thick. I was quite surprised. I'll have to test out water-based marker, colored pencils, things like that. But some of these characters I know. I've only gotten into like 300 and something episodes. So some of these characters, like her, I've not met her, but I've seen her on some clips I've seen on YouTube. So, and then some of the characters I actually am very aware of, like Usopp and Sanji. So I could not be happier with this coloring book. And I wanted to do this flip through with you guys, or I wanted to do this haul and then the flip through, because this is definitely one I'll flip through because I want to color in this. But this is One Piece Seasons, and this is from Amazon Japan. And I want to say this was like 600 yen, which I think is like $5. And considering there's 24 unique images, even though it's double-sided, and the paper quality is really good, again, I could not be happier with this. This is such an awesome book. So, One Piece Seasons, Amazon Japan. This one was recommended. I think this is a new release. It says Kuroi Mori coloring book. I had seen a flip through of this either on Feral Shoujo or Grumble Bunny's channel. I'll link both below because I'm not 100% sure, and of course I don't look things up before I start filming, but this is the Victorian Fantasy collection, and this is another one that I'll be doing a flip through of because I love the artwork. Where this book is a little weird for me is with the paper, and again I'll do a separate flip through. Fortunately, it's single-sided. The name of the picture is also on the back. From a design style, I would have preferred that this name corresponding to this page was facing it, just because it's easier for me, but you know, I'm not the artist of this, so whatever. But it's kind of thin, not like Amazon paper thin, but there definitely is a thinness to it. And then there's a texture to it that I cannot quite place. So I've yet to color in here. This is definitely going to be an alcohol marker or like a paint type of book for me. I don't do a ton of pencil work. This is the same size. I thought it was the same size as the Meine Reise, the Rita Berman book, but it isn't. This is a 9-inch square. The images, I think, are absolutely beautiful, and it is broken down into sections. And so you've got all these crystal pages, but then it goes into constellations. Again, some of these pages could be considered throwaway pages. I just, like this one, I wish the name faced this. Because that was a little confusing to me when I was flipping through it when it got to my horoscope. Which is this, because I thought this was Cancer, and I'm like, I don't think so, but I guess the next page is going to be Leo, and then it was, well, I don't see the lion, and then I think that's when it dawned on me, oh no, it's from the page before. Again, from a coloring aspect, it has nothing to do, it's very mini, it's very small, but just from a flow kind of thing, I do wish it were facing. But that's this one, Victorian Fantasy Collection. I don't know who the artist is. Yeah, I don't see that written in English, but I will link all of these books below. And then this is the one that I got from just US Amazon. This is Ikuko's Japanese Girls. I had mentioned this in my completed pages that I was thinking about getting this. Patty had gotten this. I'm like, you know what? We do a lot of Ikuko work together, predominantly Ikuko work, so I'm going to get this as well. This is also split into doubles, so they're exactly the same image. It's just one has a black background, the other doesn't, but all of the gray scaling is exactly the same. So there is no difference to the image. And there are flip throughs on this, so I don't know that I'm going to be doing one. Again, unless you guys want to see one. But I love Ikuko's art style. They are just a little quirky. They're a little weird. And I like that. This is probably the only one that looks like it might have been a photograph that was digitally reproduced. But all the rest look like different line arts that the artist has done. But that's it for my Amazon Japan / Amazon haul. Again, if there's any books that you'd like to see a flip through of and the priority that you'd like to see the flip through of, definitely let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, well, that's it for me for now. And as always, aloha.